All right, we should be live. We should be live. Just want to see if it's working. There we go. All right. Good morning, fellas. Monday morning. Okay, let's get into this. Let me just load up Top Step before we jump down into our analysis and our trading. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Nate. Good morning, Laserland. Good morning, Xavier. Good morning, Junior. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Nate. $200 from passing my first ever eval on Apex. So close. Let's go, my man. Hopefully it's today. Make sure you stay disciplined, though. Remember that even if you lose a trade today, you don't need to make it back. Treat it like you're $800 away from your passing your account. Don't change the way you trade any differently. Good morning, Jake. Good morning, Zahid. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Keisho. Bro's growing. Happy for you. Thank you, my man. Yeah, we hit 1,111 subscribers, bro. You guys are absolutely crazy. But today, we got a big day today. Got some money to be making. So let's get it. Dogecoin's down 3%. Ouch. Tesla up on the pre-market, actually. Or I mean Nvidia. Tesla's up like 2 or 3% on the pre-market. But my intention is towards Nvidia. So we haven't even went down to the new week opening gap yet, which kind of interests me, right? We got these relative equal lows. I'm looking for shorts today. Because of this, my bias is I wanted to go fill out this and then move up back up higher. But this is consolidation, manipulation, and distribution at 9:30. That's what I'm looking for, at least today. The algorithm's starting to work magic for you. Thank you, my man. Yeah, it is. It is. 1,113 subscribers, bro. You guys are absolutely crazy. Good morning, Uchimichiki. Chaiki, I definitely butchered that name, but good morning. Good morning, Zaylee. All right, so let's start paying attention here. We got relative equal lows. This is pretty bread and butter, to be honest, for shorts. It's pretty bread and butter. Let's see if 9:30 can wick us into this fair value gap here. Do we have? I don't think we have any news, so pull up my phone. Let's see what this would look like. 5.7 RR. Might test a little small short right away, right at 9:30. See if we can see something. 16. We'll do. See what happens here with price action. I also want to see where this 5-minute candle closes. Ideally, I want to see it get inverted. Now, in terms of ES, we have SMT. We have SMT on YM. So SMT there. Yeah, it looks like we might get a small wick up at 9:30. I might catch that, and then we'll move down lower. 1 minute SMT. Yep, there is 1 minute SMT. I want to stay relatively below this fair value gap for 5 minutes. I don't want to see price move up higher. I want to see price get down here and close here. But it doesn't look like it wants to do that. It looks like it wants to do this. I just want to measure out consequent encroachment to make sure we body below it. About 15 seconds to see. Okay, good reaction. Great reaction. Look at that. We invert the 5-minute. 3, 2, 1. We invert the 5-minute. Perfect. All right, now I'm looking to catch a short on a wick up into this Sibby, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. Looks like it's using this inversion fairly well. So I actually didn't end up getting a fill here, which is a shame because I'm very bearish, but it's all right. There will always be another setup. That's a shame. That's a really clean trade too. Good morning. Good morning, unknown. Good morning, Dan. Look at that wick, man. Pay attention to the hourly, right? In short from consequent encroachment. Nice, my man. Yeah, that's a really clean 5-minute inversion play. That's a long. See if we can catch LR, IL Fed. See if we can catch an IL Fed entry. I missed the entry up here, but at least I'm in the right bias. See that we broke structure. Ideally, I want to see this wick get touched. Did trade into it. All right. Go up to that wick.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm going to take a short here. Right there. Goes to the wick. Right, it's still under consequent encroachment. It was a good look. As you can see, this consequent encroachment of this Sibby still staying under it. This is a small short, by the way, guys. I didn't declare that. Wow. Okay. So tested the waters. My bias is still short. We did a retrace into that 15-minute fair value gap, as you can see. So let me see what are we gonna do now. Let me sit back and do a little bit more analysis here. We have this new week opening gap again, but we also have 4-hour lows. This is liquidity run highs. There's relative equal lows resting below there. We did displace, but we wicked and we're trading up a lot higher. But again, this could just be major manipulation. I'm going to sit on my hands for a little bit. I'm going to wait for, probably a macro time frame now. Now that it just did that, I'm just going to wait. I wanted to test a little bit of a small short on a low resistance liquidity run entry drill or institutional order flow entry drill on the this fair value gap, but clearly it wants to distort time, so we're going to wait a little bit. We're going to wait for more confirmation. Wait for a macro. Looks like it still kind of wants to move lower. It's respecting this. Wait, why did I get stopped out? Oh my gosh, my stop loss was here. I got spread like crazy on the micros. I was about to say, why am I stopped out? Look at this. Look at that. Dude. Yo, That's BS. That is so BS. I just got spread like crazy. Look at that. I was about to say, why did I just get stopped out? Whoops. Wow. That's brutal. Thanksgiving week is wild. We have this new week opening gap with relative equal lows, so I'm still waiting for my bias short. Looking at this first percent fair value gap, but I'm gonna wait for time. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's all good though. Trading the 5-minute SIBI, and now we're moving relatively lower. Look at this for inversion. Back up to there. Let me see. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking it. I'm just looking at how it looks like. It's very messy right now. I'm going to wait for time. Wait for time to factor into the markets. Take a breather. That's kind of annoying, eh? That spread. I would have got stopped out anyways because look, we moved up higher. Do I trade London session? No, I don't. And that's why. We're still respecting. Looks like consequent encroachment might be above it. Way above consequent encroachment. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Looks like we want to move up higher from this reaction. So I just want to see what 950 brings us. I don't know, man. London is usually slow and boring. London session, like, yeah, it's decent, but guess what's 10 times better? New York AM. Why put myself through the struggle of waking up early just to trade London session when I can trade New York AM? There's no point. What time do you normally go live here, please, so I prepare myself to join? Usually from 9:15 to 9:30. In between that window, I'll be live. I'll start my live stream. I'm only streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. It's Thursday. I'm off to vacation. Down 1.7%. Wow, we opened up higher, but we actually are moving lower on NVIDIA. Video looks like it wants to reverse. Tesla's up 1%. Bitcoin at 97. It was like $500 away from 100K, which is crazy to me. Okay, first presented fair value gap hit. Traded past consequent encroachment, so it looks like it wants to move up higher. Let's see what we possibly have here. I feel like we want to draw toward these highs, and it's kind of weird wanting to leave these relative equal lows here. So I'm still not falling for it. I still think I want to move lower. Check Discord. Is that yellow box a 30-minute rejection block? I don't trade rejection blocks, my man, but that is not a rejection block. Okay, this reaction here left alone is really clean. Okay, you could see that trade into there. So it looks like it wants to continue to rip up higher at this point. Oh, as I say those words, we just completely shoot to the sky. Again, I think we engineered this liquidity for later. Look at all these relative equal lows, man. or just these two. But these relative equal lows here, I think right now this is manipulation. Well, Zahida, rejection block needs to take a form of liquidity. That's not a rejection block. 15-minute market maker buy model. We are in the buy side curve. Where, bruv? Market maker buy model? Where? I don't see a market maker buy model on the 15-minute. I'm pretty sure it needs. I don't trade rejection blocks, Zahid. So if you heard it from ICT, then I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure rejection block needs to take a form of liquidity. Yes, is 20 points from all-time highs. Maybe that's what it's going for, and then it'll rip back down lower. It wants to rip up higher. Look at that. Look at that reaction here. Right? Look at that. I might want to take this order block entry. I might want to take this, bro, and just go for all-time highs. Like it wants to.
Order filled.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bro. It just wants to continue up higher. This is a very small trade, but if it wants to go up there, then I'm all for it. I'm going for the new week opening gap. It looks like a low resistance liquidity run profile. I'm not going to lie. A tad bit under that wick. I need to go on I'm on the 4 hour. 4 hour. Take profit. Right there. Okay. Like it just looks like it doesn't want to. I'm going to drag my stop just to make it safe. It looks like it wants to be a low resistance. Just go up to those new week opening gap. Feel better to skip today for NQ? Yeah, follow your model, whatever works for you guys. Just make sure you listen to your risk management. Today I have quite a bit of extra capital. I'm hopping between accounts. Actually, I'm not fully copy trading today. I'm also cut risk, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun. ES tag buy side. One hour should be. Where? There's no sibbies in this range. If it disrespects this, actually, I don't think it will. But if it does, and it trades into a fair value gap at a macro, I might half my risk instead of cut risk. So if you guys are new, cut risk means like half of half risk. All right. Half risk is half of my full risk, and then full risk is when I'm confident in a trade. This is cut risk. This is like $150 risk on this trade. All right, so if I win this, it's nothing massive. So remember that. If I lose this, I don't care. Do I trade micros? Yes. I always trade micros. I don't see a point in trading minis. You can see that reaction on that order block fairly well. I want to see a displacement to the upside though. You see Nvidia is down almost 2% right now. What factors do you consider when choosing your risk? Like, is it a high probability entry model? Like I explained my model on YouTube, right? I explained what factors into a full risk model. So for me, this is the entry that I just took is not full risk. It's not coupled with a macro time. It's not a fair value gap. So I'm cutting risk. If I have a perfect bread and butter entry at a specific time, I'm going to full risk. But what defines me risking a lot from a little is one, narrative, right? How high probabilities the markets right now? What's the day of the week? How strong is the draw on liquidity? And then two is it my high probability model? If it's not, then I'm going to cut risk. I just play smart. What factors do you consider when choosing your risk? Oh, I just read that. Sorry. We could trade into the 5 minute and this low before shooting up. I would want to see this as a breakaway gap. But it looks like we're forming some sort of rejection at this point. It looks like we want to actually reverse now. So if we get a retracement back up, probably going to just close my trade. Like $70 loss right now. Let's just wait because this could be a rejection point. We could move up higher from here. Because I low-key feel like a short's nesting up right now.
Order filled.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pay attention to sell side liquidity here. I'm going to half risk most likely now because we have SMT. I had my fun. Now it's time to lock in. I had my fun with some low risk shorting. I'm not going to do that anymore today. I'm going to focus on my actual trading entries now. Okay, so no SMT, no SMT, no SMT. Huh. Still lack of displacement, but we did break below a low. 950 macros coming up in 3 minutes. Continuation patterns or reversal? I like continuation patterns. Had my fun, yeah. All right. Now let's actually focus. So we have relative equal lows down here. We have 930 low, 931, 930 manipulation lows down here, which will be a partial point. You can see we're displacing low, so let's wait for the first presented fair value gap here. Okay. Which futures firm do I use? Top step. I'm not gonna trade the 15-second. See, we're in that 5 minute BISI. So I just want to be careful with how price is looking. Okay, we have a displacement here. Let's see if it keeps it open or closes it. Ideally, I want to see it keep it open. So this is the first fair value gap. This one should be, it's also respected with an inversion here. So I'm just going to measure my stop up to here. Hey, this is actual half risk here, depending on how we are. All right. Now this is my type of model. 950 will drive us into here if it does. We have the opening range gap as well, nested with the new week opening gap. So my ideal bias is short here. Now I'm factoring in a decent trade here. But I by the looks of it, it looks like it just wants to continue down lower without trading into any SIBI. So I'm going to trade on all my accounts with this short here. You can see that we're drawing it. We're in that inversion right now. I want to see the respect on that fair value gap though. All right, it's 950, so there's a little bit of manipulation in that 950, which can be the reason that we trade up into this SIBI. It looks like it doesn't want to though. It looks like it's using this inversion, which I don't like because obviously I want to fill. Yeah, doesn't look like it. The fact that you don't let losses define you, I don't care. It's just I simply don't care. It's also the fact that those were small losses, so it's a little easier to like brush off my shoulder. If those were 2 full risk losses, then I'd be a little bit tilted, you know? But they're not, so I don't care. Again, we're in the 950 macro now, so you can see that price in the 5 minute, or yeah, 5 minute trade into this inversion again. Looks like it wants to trade lower. So it's using another inversion play. 5 minute inversion here, rips lower. 5 minute inversion here, rips lower. So I missed my trade entry again, which kind of pisses me off. Just a little bit. Just a tad bit. A little bit emotional right now, but I don't care. I'll always be another entry. I think this is the move that's moving us lower now to sell side liquidity, though. Minute inversion, really clean. So whatever. At least I'm calling the move. At least I'm calling the draw on liquidity. That's all that I care about. Wins, losses, they'll come another time. I called the draw on liquidity, so that's a win in my book. If we go back up here, it's going to be a seek and destroy day profile. Like realistically, we should move lower from this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dan. Surely. I called the move, so I'm happy with this short. I didn't even take it, but it's whatever. It was a breakaway gap, yes, indeed. Okay, new week opening gap has hit. Relative equal lows have been hit. And I'm sidelining for a little. Yep, it was treated as a breakaway gap. It's fine. We don't always get a fill, guys. You can't get if you get tilted over every single move that happens in the markets, dude, you're gonna have a hard time trading. If you miss a move, guess what? There's gonna be another move. Just sit back, relax, calm yourself, get ready for the next opportunity. Save your capital, mental and actual physical. 1,114 subscribers. You guys are crazy. So you can see how we wicked that. I think we want to continue up higher, to be honest, after filling this out. But we traded into that daily SIBI. We traded above it, though. Maybe there's more sell-side liquidity to be offered. Like we have all this down here. Previous day low. I don't think we're going down there, fellas. I missed them all. Missed them all. Learned a lot. Hey, listen, you missed them all, but you called the direction, so that means you're learning. Wait for that, Phil. No worries, Debraj. I'm down today too. Missed two moves. Yep, it is what it is. I don't know why so many people are talking about first presented. First presented. What? I I don't care about the first presented fair value gap at 9:30. I don't care. The only first presented fair value gap I pay a little bit of attention to is the first presented fair value gap at 10 a.m., which was the silver bullet. I don't know where people get this 9:30 first presented fair value gap. ICT's 2024 mentorship. I haven't watched it. I don't like it either. I don't like the 9:30 first presented fair value gap because 90% of the time it's time distortion. For Caleb's model. So Benjamin, mind if I ask, because we had those recent lows taken, isn't that a market maker buy and sell model since it begins with consolidation? I don't really know, guys. I don't really trade the market maker buy or sell model. I'm sorry if I can't answer that question, but it's not my model, guys. Missed it all the time. It misses all the time. Yeah, I don't like the 9:30 first presented fair value gap. First presented fair value gap at 10 a.m. What is my knowledge? That's the silver bullet. That's all I know about it. Looks like it wants to be a seek and destroy type of day, fellas. And it looks like the 5-minute is the play here. Do you ever do market orders? No. When I see an entry, I take it. 1,116 subscribers. Thank you guys. If you guys are new and you like what you're watching, make sure to subscribe. I stream every single day. I trade, so put notifications so you don't ever miss a stream. 4-hour closing in 3 minutes. Exactly. 10 a.m. is in 3 minutes. You can see we traded into this new week opening gap, took out relative equal lows, and we're rejecting off of it. I just want to have a little bit more confirmation that we're reversing because we have this shift in structure, 5-minute fair value gap here that we could continue down to more lows down here. All right. You can see some lows. This is liquidity lows. Trade copier do you use? Top Step X. No, you can't. Top Step X only does futures. I'm done for today. Nice one, man. Hi, Ben. Why don't you trade on Discord? YouTube seems a bit delayed. Because I want to trade on YouTube. Try to get in the shorts off 5-minute inversion for value gap. I missed. It's all good, my man. I missed them too. Just sit back, relax, calm yourself, and get ready for your next opportunity to catch into a trade. Looks like this price, with this price action, it looks like it wants to wick into this 5-minute to move lower. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Assad. I want to see manipulation leg below 915 with a bullish SMT and a long little. Ideally, I want to look for a little bit more longs, but it looks like we could possibly reverse again back down to sell side for deeper prices, fill out this new week opening gap. So you can see we spent this whole day up and now we're closing down. We're in the 3-minute SIBI. You can see some sort of rejection here. Do I pay attention to midnight open? Rarely. Again, this looks like it wants to reverse on the higher time frame at least. All right, taking out relative equal loads, trading into a gap, and then moving up higher. But I'm not too fond of this price action on a reversal. I need a little bit more speed to the upside for that. Please educate me on when to anticipate continuation models and when to anticipate reversal models. Well, continuation models is if prices already started moving towards the drawn liquidity, and reversal models is when price is slowly starting to reverse towards the drawn liquidity. That's it. Then you factor in either institutional overflow entry drill or your regular reversal model. Okay, you can see the displacement off of this 3-minute. 5-minute didn't trade into that yet. Looks like it wants to reach for lower prices. All right, we have the new week opening gap low. Stringing them. You kind of see right there. What else is there? I'm looking at these lows, but does it want to go down there? That means I'd have to catch the daily range. Like, does it want to go down there? SMT with the S. There is SMT. Good eye, fellas. But again, I think we're going to continue down lower because the S is going down to that. I'm looking at this here. Oh, never mind. It looks like it doesn't want to get respected. Could actually. I'm looking at that little fair value gap there, which probably is another breakaway gap. But if I was to take that, and then go on the 15-minute and look, all right, we got these relative equal lows here. We have a bearish day today, which is most likely because I think we're going to be bullish this week. I'm just a chill guy. I'm just making sure there's a lot of confirmation here before I take this trade. All right, I'm going to wait for it to leave first, and then I'll catch the trade. What's up, John? How's it going? Again, you can see price still has lower prices to reach too. Yes, that is true, Ivan. But the main macros I look at is 950 to 1010, just because that's the first macro after 930. How you doing, Char? I'm doing pretty good. What about you, my man? We're probably going to get some haters today on Twitter saying, oh, you took 2 losses. You're a fraud and a gambler. By the way, guys, don't worry when I'm dealing with hate. I do it out of my own boredom. Because I know I'm a profitable trader. I just do it for fun. See you tomorrow. No worries, Zahid. Make sure to stay disciplined. If you're not trading, then lock yourself out and come back for the next opportunity. That's all it is. Troll them for fun, yeah. Okay, you can see we're drawing out to this Civi. Are we gonna get a fair value gap fill for the first time today? You can see ES here. Still has lower prices to reach. Still has a new week opening gap to go down to. YM as well. Hasn't even went to the opening range gap. So I still think we're going to continue down lower today. I'm just paying attention to this little imbalance. You're done for the day? No worries, my man. Thanks for stopping by. 3-minute does. The higher time frame does look pretty clean today. If we don't fill in the next minute, then, or in the next 2 minutes, I'm jumping up to the 3-minute and looking for the fill there. We're still in the macro, last 5 minutes. I'm just a chill guy, Ryan. Okay, remember, guys, I said I'm going to wait for the price to leave the fair value gap with this trade. Okay, it trades into it. Touch the high. I'm going to take it.
Order filled.
I'm going to take it on my other accounts as well.
Order filled.
See a decent reaction on it. Very interesting day today. I don't know why, but I just can't find the flow today. If this trade doesn't work out, I don't know what it is. I just feel like I don't have a flow. So I might lock out. And that's how it happens some days. Yes, order filled is the entering sound. What time do you stop trading? Ideally, like if I'm still looking for an entry, about like 11:30. But again, I don't know if I have a flow today. I feel a little off, so depending on how this trade treats me, right? You can see rejection off of it 3 times. When last scombled? What? When last used scombled? I'm not sure I understand. Forget about these newcomers and lock in, yeah. I'm gonna take some contracts off here.
Order filled.
Took some contracts off on that account. And take some contracts off.
Order
here.
filled.
Oh, looks like I got wicked. Okay. I cut myself last second, which is good. I think I'm open for one more trade. I don't want to overtrade, and then I'm going to get off, accept a loss today. Some days you just can't catch your flow. It's all good. Looks like we were on a reverse off of these relative equal lows, so. That's weird. Why am I still in my position? I'm going to close. Let's just see if I can get a good trade on that close.
Order filled.
Okay, I closed the extra trade. I don't know why I was still in on my other account. That was confusing me. Saved me a little bit of money though, eh? One more trade, fellas. And then I'm just going to accept a losing day. It looks like it wants to rip up higher now. Live streaming kind of toxic. I'm used to it, my man. Preserve your capital for red folder news days. Yep. And L is W. Exactly. Listen, I tell this to you guys all the time. Losing is winning because you learn from it. All right? Losing is winning because you learn from it. As long as you learn from your losses, you won the trade. Looking at this little fair value gap here, looks really clean. Super clean reaction here. Look at that. Oh, wow. What is that saying? Never mind. Yeah, price was messy today. I was looking at a sell at this orange fair value gap. I was also looking at a sell from this one, and it went down. So, yeah, I missed 2 good entries today. It's all part of the game. Yeah, it did move really fast, Alan. Okay. Where are we going, markets? I still think we got more sell side to deliver too. Yes. Looks bearish. Look relatively bearish, but we're just consolidating. So I'm gonna wait. I'll just sit out. Scary days these days. I'm surprised 5 minute didn't get tapped into. Yeah. We've been leaving a lot of breakaway gaps. Today is a weird day. I haven't felt this weird when trading in a while. That's trading, Aqua. That is trading. This is why I watch SPX charts. To see small imbalances. Yeah. I like to just stay on one chart. If it happens, it happens. If I miss something, I miss something. It's whatever. Not liking this, and me neither, fella. Haven't been able to catch my flow today. I'm gonna lock 3 of my accounts out. Okay. Oh, they got a new lockout system. I forgot. That's so cool. You can lock yourself out for like 30 minutes. That's sick. Ben, what is everyone talking about TopStep's new rule? How does it affect XFAs? You can't trade XFAs if you have live accounts. I'm loving the new custom lockout system. Yeah. This is my new favorite live stream. Thank you, my man. Thank you. I wish it'll be better when I'm winning. I'm on I have 3 losses today. So 2 losses were small, 1 half risk loss. So I'm down on about like 1 full trade. And this is the reality of some days, you know. You can't expect Benjamin ICT to be some sort of profitable, like never loses, never has a losing day type of trader. It happens. You know, I took a short off of this fair value gap. We moved up higher, stopped myself out because it spread, and then we moved lower. I got wicked out just right there. It happens, guys. Bro, how you look yourself? I'm trading and trading through Tradovate. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, my man? But the logic flow is awesome. Hearing you think, very good narration. Thank you, my man. Lock out certain sessions out, so even if you see a potential setup, you can't take it. Exactly. I have pretty good discipline recently, so I haven't been doing that. If I'm open to trading again later in the day, I'll just leave myself open. I'll leave the accounts open. I'll walk away. No worries, my man. No worries. Yeah, again, the short, no. I tried. Price was very fast today. Do you play video games at all? I used to. I used to play video games. If you guys are new, by the way, make sure to subscribe and put on notifications if you like the stream. It helps me out. We hit our goal of 1,000 before the end of the year, but I have a goal for the end of next year, and that's 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers for the end of 2025. Can you lock yourself out on Top Step? Yes, you can. Man, what a day. Every bias was right, but trade wasn't there. Yeah, listen, my draw liquidity was right. My bias was right. The entry wasn't there. The executions weren't there. I feel like I tried to force a few today, and it shot back at me. So, I don't know. My flow wasn't here today. So I locked my 3 disciplined accounts out, and now I got 2 little gambler accounts that I like to use. So those are the only 2 that are open. TopStep has any Black Friday sales? I have no idea. I know TradingView does, so I'm going to buy some of that. But I bought some more gifts for my family. Listen, I need to make another payout because I've been splurging on these Christmas gifts, bro. I got my mom, and my mom's in the other room, so I can't say it too loudly, but I got my mom and my girlfriend a new designer bag. I got my brother a new watch. I'm going to do a Christmas vlog. Black Friday on TV started today. On TradingView, yeah. I'm going to buy like a whole year. Well, ICT can't resist trading. He posted a trade today. I know he gets on the markets every day, even when he says he's not trading. We're still gonna look for a trade, guys. Don't think I'm not trading anymore today. We're still open for an entry. Just hopped on. Good morning. Buys after sell side move. We're not sure, man. We're waiting for something to play out. Today has been a little bit of an off day. You can see we took these lows now on ES. Today has been relatively off for me. I think we might spend a little bit of time in this new week opening gap. That tops up X, glitch made me panic. Wait, if it's a glitch, they're gonna reset all the losses today. No shot. No shot we're gonna get bailed out. What glitch? That top stack PL? What PL? I caught full bushes and hell no runners. Today's chart looks like a snail on the 15 minute. It's ugly, man. Will you answer my question? When do you take entries based on nearby fair value gap, and when do you wait for a deeper pullback? Narrative, like, is it lower resistance liquidity run or is it not? That's all it is, man. My model's explained in my recent video. That's how I trade. Sending love from South Africa. Thank you, my man. South Africa is beautiful. It glitched hard. I closed plus 900 and it showed nothing. Hopefully they reset my losses. That would be nice, but I'm not going to rely on that, to be honest. So right now we're moving up higher. We traded through the whole new week opening gap. I'm looking for a displacement above a high, which is what we got right here. I want to see this left open. Never mind. Doesn't get left open. Very awkward, weird price action. I mean, it's clean consolidation, manipulation, distribution. But if you drop down to the lower time frame, yes, there's a clean 5-minute inversion play, but on the 1 minute, it's just like no fair value gaps got filled up here. There wasn't a single fair value gap in this range. There's only inversions. 3-minute inversion. I think it wants to trade into this 3-minute and move lower. What surprises me the most is the fact that the 5-minute didn't get tapped into. Hey, listen, price sometimes does that. Can't always call it every single day. That 30-second SMT at the lows. I'm not going to trust 30-second SMT, Wolf. Oh, 1,120 subscribers, bro. Thank you guys so much. You guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. Losing day today so far. Doesn't mean it can't be a winning one. It's losing on my 3 safe accounts, though, so because I already locked them out for the whole day, playing it safe. But on terms of my actual 2 accounts that I like to risk a little bit heavier on, we still have some more capital play before I hit major loss. We still have another whole risk loss to trade before I hit max loss limit, to where I have to lock myself out on the day. So if we can do 4 more cut risks, 2 half risks, or 1 full risk trade. With this condition, I'm not full risking no matter what. So we can have 2 more trades, possibly, to 4 more trades in this day. Trade PM session? No, I don't. Patience, fellas. Wait for the opportunity to present itself. Looks like it wants to reverse up the buy side. You just need to see it break a lower high. Displace above it. And then we'll look for a trade. Patience, patience, patience. We're hanging around this new week opening gap, which is anticipated. Five-minute fair value gap has been left open. Low taken before we go up, possibly. Looks like we want to continue down lower though. Nvidia's down almost 4%. Nvidia looks like it wants to rip lower. Like that looks like it looks like a reversal pattern, bro. Like, where are we going? It looks like we want to rip down. We have this weekly BISI here we can go down to. I might sell my positions and put it in later on. I'm not going to do that though. Tesla's down 0.5%. Bitcoin down to 95K. No shot. Dogecoin down 5%. Oh, I could literally bought at the high of Dogecoin. I bought right here at 44. Oh, man. I think it's reacting off that daily BISI though, so I'm not too worried. This is just a pullback. Adverse Craver, I called it. How's your Doge going? Not good, Wolf. Not good. What surprised you the most? Tripping position. What are your thoughts on meme coins? It's just straight gambling, guys. Meme coins is gambling. If you don't think it's gambling, then dude, you guys are crazy. All right, look at we got some bullish price action here. I'm gonna sit forward. All right. Looks like we want to continue up higher here. Let's just hop in between markets to see what price is doing. We took the relative equal lows, formed SMT on the relative equal lows as well. All right, displacement above this high is ideally what I want to see. All right, we're just lacking a displacement. Price is getting made rough here. Again, I called it. I think we're going to just consolidate a little bit in this new week opening gap. Russell running above all-time highs. Russell. Who's Russell? I know that's a market, but like yeah, so we're consolidating here. What's up, Journey of Hope? Low caps. Little trading the RTY is like driving a car on blocks instead of wheels. That's a good explanation, Nate. What do you guys? Oh, I'm gonna get so fat this weekend, bro. Thanksgiving. Ooh, my neck. Ow, it got stiff all of a sudden. Dude, I'm about to just like gain so much weight. I'm bulking, so I'm proud of it. I'm just gonna eat all the turkey. Did I quit my job? Yeah, months ago. Months ago I quit my job. I quit my job when? In like July? Okay, we got some bullish price action here. Waiting for a displacement. What's the time there, my man? It is 10:24 a.m. What was my job? I was a cook. Cook in a dishwasher. Did you get any payouts before quitting? Of course, bro. Why would I quit before I got payouts? Just like, fuck it. I feel like I'm going to be profitable next week. I'm going to quit my main source of income. I'm anticipating that I'm going to be profitable, just like I'm anticipating that I'm going to win this trade. So I'm going to quit my job. What did I cook at restaurants, like steaks and pastas and whatever. It was just like a main like restaurant, steakhouse. Cooked a lot of things. Were you working full time? No, I was in school. Okay, Wolf, we're not degenerates here. We're not doing that. Lots of buyers entering. Why are you going like, oh my gosh? I don't. We're getting a little bit of displacement, yeah. I lost my job a few months ago. I'm trying to scrape back into making trading full time. Be careful with that because when that does happen, when you lose your job and you expect to make it back in trading, you can be emotional when you lose trades. So before work, you've always traded? Yes. Looking at this SIBI right here, after taking relative equal highs, looks like it wants to drive price lower. I missed it. Too busy talking to y'all. Clean little 2-hour trade. I have a contract gig now and still looking for full time. The market is total trash. It hasn't been the cleanest because it's holiday season. Yeah, we're going to sell side, most likely. I'm not in this short, by the way, guys. But again, paying attention to this imbalance here, we could drive price higher. Let's just see the way we close here. Let's see if we use this inversion. Drag this out. I'm going to use this inversion, to be honest. Let's see where we close on it. I'm not in this trade, guys. You'll hear order filled when I get into the trade, so don't think I'm in it. I'm just looking at it. Doesn't look like it wants to respect it, to be honest. Let's see where it closes, though. Looks like we want to reverse up the buy side. I don't have a draw on liquidity right now for sell side, so I'd just go for that little low. But it looks like it wants to respect it with the body, at least. It would be like a 2-hour trade. I'm not in it, by the way, guys. I'm not getting into it either. Sloppy price action. Wouldn't trade today? Yeah. Watching order flow, 4,000 contracts entered. Maybe they'll get trapped. You can see this is a strong order block trades into an imbalance, which is internal range liquidity, then trades away from it. So looking at this order block, I'm going to try to measure out its in the size, and you can see, and it disrespected it. As I was speaking. Oh no. I mean, the body could respect it. Just means that price isn't like high probability right now. Looks like it's respecting bullish PD raise. It's just very sloppy. You can see it respects the upper quadrant of the order block. Oh, it's just below it though. It's going to displace up higher any second now. Either that or it's just going to trade into this again and then move lower. But I'm just sitting on my hands right now. Trend line liquidity building up. Yeah. Ideally, this looks like kind of a good short. Low-key looks like a good short. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie with y'all. I know I'm not taking it because it's most likely either. Look how it respects consequent encroachment. I'm very interested in price action here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to respect it. I'm not taking this, but if we do displace above higher, above these highs, possibly look for a long. I don't like shorts now. I don't like price action now, to be honest. It's a little sloppy. Haven't had a negative day like this in a long time. A long time. Haven't had a day where I couldn't call the markets like this in a while. 1 minute wasn't the move today. More like the 5 minute was. If we respect consequent encroachment again, if we close all the way below in 3 seconds, I'll take a short. We're going to trade into it and use it as an inversion. Okay, trades into it, touches consequent encroachment. I'm just going to treat it as an inversion. Still not taking a long because it's lacking a displacement. I'm not forcing anything here. Today's manipulation is at its best. I'm calling it. We're just hanging around on this new week opening gap for a little bit. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out, and my notifications on so you know when I'm streaming. I stream every single day I trade. I'm also streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, not Thursday and Friday. I'm not trading Thursday and Friday either, so don't think you're missing out on anything. I'm bullish, drawing liquidity up here. Looks like it's about to take all this trend line liquidity out. But look how it trades into it, moves lower, trades up higher, bodies past it, disrespects the fair value gap, and then trades lower. Really weird price action today, fellas. Honestly, awkward price action. I'm not going to lose my capital today. High resistance liquidity run, yeah. $1,120 subscribers, bro. You guys are absolutely crazy. I thought I wasn't going to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. And we're at 1,120. Can we hit 2,000 before the end of the year? Consolidation, like you said earlier, yeah. I mean, we could trade into this SIBI and drive price lower, but I don't really have a strong draw on liquidity other than this sell side down there. Which, if the daily profile is fully bearish, that's where we could go to previous day low. Which looks like it might be. Like, that looks like consolidation, manipulation, then distribution. So I do ideally want to look for shorts now at this point. After this happened, I think this confirmed my bias short. New favorite stream. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Welcome to the stream as well. No, Joel, I didn't. Joel or Joel. We're just bouncing from the low to the high of this new week opening gap. Look at that. It's like it's random, guys. Random. Prices, new week opening gaps are random, but we bounce literally from low to high. And we're just consolidating in this area, filling it out. What would this look like? Previous day low. Don't think it's gonna fill it. We're in this breaker here. So I might take a trade here. Measure it up for that. Take a trade off of this breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna just see where this candle closes. Looks like it's rejecting off of it, so I'm gonna add a position here.
Order filled.
Factor in these fair value gaps for now, and then I'll drag my stop loss later once we move. Previous day low is the target. You can see we're reacting off of this breaker here. Trade into it. Just the body, if I measure out the body, you can see we barely wick into it. We close lower and now we're hanging around low. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. This is the last trade of the day. This is cut risk too, by the way. If I win this, I'm not making any profits. I'm just making all my losses back. So I'd be at break even. That's it, factoring it in taking partials, by the way. If I don't take a single partial and it goes all the way to buy side, then I have a pretty decent winning day. But I'm factoring in partials. You see we wick back up into this breaker rapidly, but then start moving lower. We could give it a little bit of time in this breaker to hang around. We have a SIBI here, as well as a SIBI here. But I'm not gonna pay attention to that second SIBI, just the first one here. Today's Monday, no high impact news driver. Bullish SMT with ES. So you can see this breaker's reacting fairly well here. I just want to see it drive price lower now. Right, it could fill out into that SIBI. Alright, clean reaction. Alright, we body below the breaker again. The breaker body. We have this imbalance that we could go reach for. What's a SIBI? S-I-B-I. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Bearish fair value gap. So many people ask me what are SIBIs and BISIs. Like, did you guys not watch the 2023 core content, 2024 mentorship? Like, I didn't watch the 2024, but I'm pretty sure he talks about SIBIs and that and BISIs. Okay, we trade into that first fair value gap. We also got the second one up here, which I'm now going to draw out just because we went past this. Price action is nasty, fellas. I feel like I don't want to be a part of it. Same old stuff, nothing new in 2024. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. I found my niche, I found my edge already, so I don't really need to watch the mentorships anymore. I found my trading model that works fairly well for me. It doesn't matter how big my stop loss is, Aqua. I factor in my risk management. If I'm only risking $50 on a 100-point stop loss, it's $50. If I'm risking $100 or like $1,000 on a 5-point stop loss, it's still $1,000. I'm gonna clean up some of this. Cleaning up some of the ugly price action, or I mean the ugly makeup on the charts. How's it going, Elijah? Less contracts to take profit, I guess. Yeah. That's why I said if I win this trade, I'm not actually winning the trade. I'm just winning all my losses from the day, and I'm finishing off break even. Because there's a very small risk on this trade. This is my last trade of the day. Got a question. Do you wait for 930 to 950 to build up? I wait. Not usually for a good trade. I wait till 950. What's up, Tanner? How's it going, my man? A little late to the party, eh? Check Discord. Another nice trade. Today's been a weird trade. Inspiration, man. I'll start a live streaming today. Nice, Tanner. Nice, my man. Clean trade. So clean. We're at 15-second trade, eh? Beautiful. Beautiful delivery here. Absolutely beautiful, Tanner. What's good, brother? Did you come to Montreal this weekend? This coming up weekend. That's why I'm not streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Awful price action today, yeah. We're in this Sibby now. Patience, fellas. Patience, patience. Whatever happens, happens. Still up on this month by a lot. Nowhere near drawdown. Thank you, Gabriel. You from Montreal? You can see we're slowing down in that Sibby, but it doesn't look like it wants to move lower from it. We could trade all the way up to consequent encroachment of this original Sibby that we reacted off of. Sibby, ES is in this Sibby here. Respecting consequent encroachment. Doesn't look like NQ wants to. YM's moving lower. ES is consolidating. NQ's moving higher. Probably going to get stopped. Last trade of the day. Finishing the day on the negatives for the first time in a long time. I haven't had a negative day,
Order
fellas,
filled.
in a while. So I'm going to lock myself out here. And there we go. All right. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Finishing the stream minus 1.25 RR, which isn't even bad. Like, realistically. It's not like losing 2 full risk trades. But thank you guys for watching the stream. Take it easy. Do not blow your capital. If you are negative, I recommend locking yourself out. Right? Come back in another day. Sloppy price action right now. We're literally bouncing off the high and the low of the new week opening gap. So take it easy. Don't be sorry for the bad day. It happens. I learned. Had some fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next stream. Next stream will be better. Definitely. Low chances of having 2 losing days in a row, right? Is what it is, though. I'll see you guys tomorrow and then Wednesday. So take it easy. Thanks for stopping the stream, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day, guys.